got some new allegations against P. Diddy, man, and one guy, grown man. And then, so I'm listening to it, and I'm like, well, why you wait 20 years, blah, 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 and now you grown, you saying it. And then at the end of the interview, the dude says he didn't tell his wife when it happened. And I said, wait a minute, so I backed it up. Because I said, I'm missing something.
Right.
And that was just what I thought I heard. He said when it happened, he didn't tell his wife. Meaning, when Diddy raped him, he was married.
Wow.
So he was a grown-ass man. Now, I feel for the children that been taken advantage of. But if you a grown-ass man,
you wanted it.
I don't give a damn how much baby oil he
You wanted it, man.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
If you a grown
I ain't gonna
man,
say want it, but I'm just saying you
Don't
some
say
kind of punk
that.
ass let another man.
thank you.
That ain't always true, though.
Especially
Don't
by
do
itself,
that.
though.
There are men out here that have been overpowered by other men. I don't know that situation, but I'm saying when we're gonna talk about rape,
I don't
we
know
can't
none.
say
I don't know no
that.
man, because when a man
I'm getting
is
you back.
trying to screw another man,
Then he gotta
the
go.
victim gets some extra strength from someone.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Or some
Thank
handcuffs
you.
or
I
something.
swear to God, I beat
Thank
the
you.
hell out the biggest man in the world
Yeah. Or I'm gonna have to
No,
if
just
he
true.
trying
die.
to invade my privacy.
To all my kings out there that have been violated, I understand.
Ain't no damn king let
Yes,
himself
he
be
is.
violated.
He didn't.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't
die.
let
Now, a little
themselves.
boy, a prince, okay, but not no damn king.
No,
Yeah,
some
sister,
men,
I gotta
no.
disagree. I think when they get in them situations, man, and like if they're younger, yeah. But if you talk about a grown man,
A grown man.
nah, they had some things where they wanted it.
No, that,
I mean,
you can't,
don't
don't say
grown
that.
man, when
No.
P. Diddy pull out the baby all alone, I be like, hey, nigga, what's going on?
Right.
I don't know his situation. I'm just speaking about men. See, y'all men don't want to admit there are some men that can overpower other men.
Well, there ain't one that can overpower me. Not and take this
So
this cushion
that-
I'm sitting on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And to me, I don't know how tall Diddy is. I guess maybe 6 foot, but he just don't look like he's that
I wouldn't
good.
give a shit if he was 7'9", man.
Yeah, you
But
can't.
you-
You gotta kill me, man.
But
sorry.
I'm saying you
With
don't know if he drugged the man. You don't
That
know
man
what
said
he
he
did.
drugged him.
Okay.
Man, I don't give a damn. The
so
drugged or
when you
not drugged, man.
you don't have control of yourself.
Now, let me tell you, this is
You know,
clearly a case.
date rape.
And that's why women had trouble raising boys. See, you saying that as a woman. I'm saying this as a man. Ain't no man, I don't give a shit if he give me heroin mixed with, what's that other shit they used to shoot up?
You got. If it's being shot up,
You know, the psychedelic drug. Huh? They mix heroin
Quaaludes,
with, that
LSD?
other shit they used to shoot, LSD.
LSD. Yeah.
You gonna have hell on your hand, my friend.
Yeah.
So I don't. Well, and I'm not gonna say it's impossible.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
just
it
gonna
is.
say I don't feel as bad for a grown ass man as I do for a 13-year-old.
Right.
Even though I think the 13-year-olds that were at the parties on various occasions, their parents
Their parents are the
ought
one
to
in
be
the wrong. Should
I
be
agree with
arrested.
they
that.
ought to be prosecuted.
Yeah, their parents should be
Their
prosecuted.
parents ought to be prosecuted.
Yeah.
God forbid, and I hope it ain't true, but the latest accusation is that Jay-Z was in on one of the abuses of a 13-year-old child
Not whole.
who's now I think is 37.
Dang.
13.
I hope it ain't true.
I hope it's not
Jay-Z
true,
is
too.
fighting it. He filed a suit of his own against the lawyer
He better say
saying
something.
it's blackmail.
He better say something, especially
Yes,
with
he got a lot
he
to
got
I
a
hope
lot
it
of
ain't
children.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't hesitate.
But
I mean,
even if he didn't do it and he was there and they can prove he was there, I think that's despicable.
even worse 'cause you kept your mouth
If you
shut.
were there
Yeah.
and saw a 13-year-old being taken advantage of.
You're just a sick individual if you're looking at a child and thinking of anything other than helping them being raised them into a woman. Anything beyond that, you're a sick individual.
So here's my view
How
right
you even
here.
get to yourself be like
So
that?
here's my view right here. P. Diddy was not the only one messing with these underage
Ain't no doubt
children.
about it.
So
He wasn't.
it's not. No, I hope that it's not true, but it's not impossible. Right?
Oh,
so
not impossible.
and Jay-Z is not the only one. So,
I agree.
You know, so we're going to hear a whole lot of uncomfortable names. We're going to be very uncomfortable about names that we're going to hear that we're going to be wishing it wasn't true. It's easy to accept P. Diddy because he didn't have the best of a reputation with people as far as
things he did with
well, there's so many.
Biggie's mom
I mean,
and things like that.
his legal filing accusation now is up to 122.
And it's
Damn.
and it is believable.
I just think
It
karma
is
just caught up
believable.
with him.
You know, and some people are they trying to get a bag, perhaps so, and then some people coming out and saying, "Now I'm going to come out and speak my truth."
Right.
It's a little bit of everything. You just got to cipher through it.
Yeah.
But he's not the only one, so we're gonna, and I'm quite sure that's why they're fighting to have some of those celebrity names stay closed,
Right.
because there's gonna be some names that we're
Oh,
gonna be
people-
very
yeah.
shocked.
Well,
about.
That's why
I'm
TD
kinda-
Jakes fainted.
Huh?
That's why TD Jakes fainted at church.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Richard.
That heat getting on his ass. He's getting on his ass.
Well, and you know what? And I'll tell you something else too, to support what Sis JJ is saying. There's a lot of men in the military who have been sexually assaulted by other men too, and the reports are almost 100,000 per year. No, I'm sorry, 10,000 per year that get sexually assaulted. I know a man who did get sexually assaulted by another man. I was the treating medical person on board ship, and the guy just took this little boy, went and took him out and got him drunk.
I'm
to
glad
the
you
point
said
where,
that part.
Right. I mean, it does happen.
But what I'm saying is,
And then it happens in the
It's
This
a
guy was
younger
19
guy.
years old too.
I guarantee you that it's person of a higher rank that's doing the raping.
It was.
Okay,
It
then
was.
so like
It took
again,
advantage of
they ain't
a junior
fully-
person.
As I'm saying, they ain't fully grown yet, or there's a compromising position for that male. If he's fully grown, he might stand to lose something, money or pensions. Why these guys?
Yeah, he
can
gonna
get away
lose
with-
something. His virginity, his
Yeah.
ass virginity.
Well, he did, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
I'd
you'll
be damned
never
if I
see
be in the
it.
army with a rifle. I wouldn't give a damn if the attorney general, what's the top man name in the army?
Well, you got a 4-star general.
4-star general.
You know,
He 4-star general finna get his ass whipped.
so you finna be like my man in Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah,
Why
but
is Private Paul in Ballantine?
but most of the time
Say,
it is
"Sir,
a
Private
it
Paul
is
got
a
a
junior
Full Metal
person.
Jacket.
But most of the time it is a junior person who's being taken advantage of, someone who's of a higher rank or somewhat of authority, and they take him out thinking, hey, you know, I'm hanging out
Now,
with this
how
guy.
you know about? How did you know about it when it happened to your friend?
They had to bring him to medical because he was, you know,
He was torn.
Probably
yeah,
suicidal.
yeah.
torn.
And then what happened? Whatever became of it? Did y'all report it?
Actually, the guy that I'm talking about now was reported numerous times before that for not for sexual assault, but for, you know, doing other things.
Harassment, things like that, bullying. Yeah.
He ended up getting 20 years in Fort Leavenworth for that.
Oh yeah.
Hitting them rocks.
And
Good
the little
for him.
kid that he took care of, well, didn't take care of him. He said he was taking care of him. He took him down below somewhere, and you know, who knows where he is? But you know, he had to leave.
The kid that told. Who you talking about?
No, so this guy took another guy down into a compartment on the ship, and some other guys saw him doing it. So they actually spoke up, but it was too late. He had already
Done
got
his
him.
business.
Yeah, he had already got inside of him. So
No pun intended.
In the army, it just seemed like a group of guys would just whip his ass.
well, I mean,
Seemed like a group of guys would just whip his ass.
But then again, this is also like at 1 o'clock in the morning. You know, most of the guys were sleeping, and like I said, someone saw him take this guy down there. He reported it. He got arrested, and then the other guy got sent, you know, to mental health, of course, and got other treatment. But there was a big,
Well, I'm
investigation.
gonna take it back, Sister JJ. I'm not gonna go as far as I never did say it couldn't happen. I just said I feel more for the children than I do for a grown ass man.
Absolutely.
Talking about P. Diddy took advantage of him. And the dude said it was 20-something years ago, which means Diddy was younger too. So you gonna let a guy your age,
About 25 or something like that.
your physical structure, similar, whatever.
But you got, like I
you
said,
let him grease your ass up.
CDC. Maybe he drugged them because date rape is not just for women.
Now,
it's for
he
men.
claims he was
You ain't no
men as
been
well.
been on no date with him.
Well, I'm still
Talking
they
about
call it
date
the
rape.
date rape drug. Is
Well, you ain't
what I'm saying.
been taking
Diddy
this
pouring that
shit.
baby oil.
I mean, it is a guy right here. See, y'all need to stop because this is serious people. It was a guy right here in Atlanta that would put a drug, he would slip a drug in, like, we chilling, I turn my back, he would slip a drug in one of the guy's bottles. Drinking it.
In Atlanta, it ain't necessary.
And he was going around raping. Well, they were heterosexual men, and the men were shamed. It's like, I'm not going because of this right here. It's like, I'm not going to report it because people are going to say just what y'all are saying. And some of those men, they choked it up and they had to live with that. They didn't get any mental help. They didn't get any type of other than going to their doctor.
And
But this one guy did.
And Brian talking about murder is always wrong.
Yeah, that guy ended up getting killed. The guy that reported it actually ended up getting killed.
Some get back.
The guy that reported it actually went and killed the guy.
You gotta get some get back.
Hey, man.
I'm telling you, you gotta get some get back. I'm sorry.
I mean, because when you do stuff like that, that's like
But
you have more sympathy on a dog gone mad than you have on a person that's gone mad in doing this because he never was going to stop.
Yeah.
Now, that's one of the other problems I got with all these so-called victims saying this shit happened to them 20 years ago, 2000, 2001. If you had said something, and so let's say you were 13. Okay, by the time you're 18, 19, you realize shit was wrong, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you had said something then, think about all the people
You could have said.
you could have said. Even if he wasn't convicted, at least you just throwing it out there may have curtailed it. But then we talking about somebody stupid the other day like the assassin.
Right.
This always amazes me, man. You take a guy like Diddy, you watch R. Kelly go down. You know, you watch other guys go down like that. Then you do the same thing. Your ass gonna get away with it.
Yeah, I'm a winner out. They're gonna catch me.
I mean, what you thinking? And I had dinner with Diddy when he had his mama had a restaurant here. What's it called? Justin?
Yeah, Justin.
Oh, yeah. Just,
Buckhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he called me. About 10 of us. We went to dinner one night. You know, strange dude, but you know they know who to mess with, man. You know, he ain't said nothing out of the way.
Yeah. They know.
Me, he was strange. You know, acting strange, but he ain't said nothing out of the way to me.
They know
They know who to mess
Yeah.
with, man.
Yeah. Like this right here, yeah, he probably out game for it. But this one right here, he gonna come back and get me. If he don't get me right then and there. They know it, man.
You know, it's going down right there. It ain't gonna happen to me. I mean,
But you know,
son.
but you got to look at it this way too, especially for men. A lot of men are afraid to first of all admit that happened to them, and then you have to worry about the fact that most people ain't gonna believe you, which is what happened to a lot of these guys in the military. Like they ain't tell nobody, or they did tell somebody, but they was like, man, that ain't happened to you. So, I mean, so what you supposed to do
Well, I
after
ain't
someone
just
says
saying
that?
that.
I'm gonna tell after I get my get back.
Everybody just.
I ain't gonna say nobody raped me, but I'm gonna get my get back. Say yeah, man, I had to kill it because
take everybody's accusation for granted. There's a boy that claimed his name is. He said it, so I don't have no problem saying his name. Reverend Youngblood. Claimed T.D. Jakes tried to rape him.
Dang, Reverend Youngblood. He said tried though, so it didn't happen.
Years ago. So I'm like, what the hell you been? You was a grown man then. What the hell you been all this time?
Yeah, you could have said
Again,
something.
you know, and I get what you're saying, DC, that had they said something, then it probably would have prevented. But it's the same difference with a female and the male and the person who is the attacker, right? So you got this powerful
female.
person. Like a female, the same thing with a female not saying anything, the same thing like a male not saying anything. You have women that have held this burden for years, and now they're coming out. And then people are, why you didn't say anything before? You could have prevented it. Some people may have said something. Some people are scared. Some people are ashamed. Some intimidation, all types of reasons. So I understand what you're saying, but also I have to look at it from the victim's point of view as well. And it's sometimes it's like, I'm just trying to get, I'm just trying to survive.
I felt the same way when all the women came out on Bill Cosby. And it was 30, 40 years later, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
I got my reservations about that. I'm sorry. That's just where I'm at with that. I just got my reservations about that.
I met a woman.
But as for what you said, but it's the same men and women, it's not the same. And y'all need to stop saying that. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Man and woman.
Why is it not? A man, if anything, you're right. It's not the same because a man would feel even more ashamed that another man
shouldn't
took
have let
over
it
him.
happen. You supposed to be protecting your woman. You can't protect your own ass.
You know what?
Yeah, I mean
Exactly.
literally.
Can't.
Shout out to Joe and Ken for your donations today.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, Joe and Ken. You'll never get it.
But no, I don't buy it. You know.
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry for Diddy. He's saying that the FBI spying on him and all that shit.
Yeah.
You in jail, man.
You in jail?
You in jail. So hey, they going through your papers, whatever. What the hell you writing shit down for?
Now you belong to the state.
Exactly. And much we don't want to focus on Jay-Z. If Jay-Z wasn't always seen in that area, we'd probably be quiet. Jay-Z's been around it enough to where he's got reasonable doubt.
I hope it ain't true.
I mean, we can hope, but he's been in the area.
I hope it ain't true.
You know.
If it is true, Beyonce probably drove him to it.
What? Always the female.
Let's not say Joe to a 13-year-old. Let's not do
Not
that.
13.
Not a 13, but around Diddy. I got you. Yeah, we've been around being around Diddy. Yeah, we been out there, Joe.
Always
Hey,
the one.
they said his mother-in-law supposedly said she got her one of her social medias hacked because I guess she
liked that he was accused.
Yeah.
But then she said she didn't say that. She said she didn't say that. She said somebody hacked her account.
They always
and
try to
put it on there. But
Right.
I believe she said.
Yeah, like why they always say your account got hacked? Because
It's the same
it
way.
would be your convenience gets hacked on a subject that just come up. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
like
right.
if you gonna hack it, then
I mean,
won't you
it's
just
an
bring, if
easy
you're
way
a
to
hacker,
deny
won't you
it.
just bring up something random, say something crazy?
Nah, I gotta
She
be-
But
just-
it's always hacked on something that
She just
conveniently
played hating
comes
because
out.
her husband, he just divorced her, didn't he?
Oh yeah, to get out of there,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, to get out of there.
Yeah, they-
You can look at her and tell she ain't no easy
How
lady,
rough
man.
you shit be when you got divorced Beyonce mama?
Man, a couple of times.
$200 million house. Just let me stay in the bathroom.
Well, you
Yeah.
got to think about like one interview we did see. She was she was
she
rather
bust him down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she a little
I was
ratchet.
like, Queen, you shouldn't be that.
Yeah.
You should, like,
She a little ratchet.
Yeah, he kind of
Yeah.
looked at the side like, oh, yo, I count down right now. I'm out this marriage right now.
Yeah. I definitely believe in women being independent, but I'm not in favor of emasculating our kings.
Yeah.
That's not what.
You
She
not
had some work done,
you not
too.
in favor of what? Ejaculating what?
Yeah,
What did she say?
emasculating.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
You been listening to DisRace? We'll be back. See you next week. We'll be back.
Oh, all right. Remember, like and subscribe. You
I'm
can find us.
DC Curry.
I'm Brian Harper. Remember, like and subscribe. You can find us on Cultural Entertainment Network on your app. You should download it.
at Ram
Yeah, he
Keep
took
it
my
up.
plan.
Boy, you're a new man. That's all I'm going to say.
This your man out there doing bullhead Kareem. Assalamu alaikum.
I'm Sister JJ. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media at I'm Sister JJ and check us out on CEN Culture Entertainment Network.
And Carla is in the house. We'll holler.